bundle up because it's going to be a chilly one for tonight's game between the Vikings and the Cardinals of Louisville. And here come the Cardinals. The season is almost over as these two Conference USA teams prepare to do battle. I'm Brad Nessler, and joining me are my two cohorts, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. The Vikings are much too powerful.
There's no question.
Yep, no question, Kirk. Louisville is going to have a hard time moving the ball against this attacking defense. I'd be surprised if they scored one touchdown in this game. They're going to lose this one big.
Thanks, Kirk and Lee. Well, the team captains look like they're ready for the coin toss, so we'll send it down to the field. We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening kickoff. Kicks it off. Peyton fields it at the 13. He spins.
Kickoff return, 18 yards.
They'll start this drive at the 30. Bush, the lone back. He tries to spin. And he's taken down at the 34. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 34. Bush is the single setback. Again with the run. He's got a lot of green. Spin move. At the 40. Inside the 30. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. What a year this guy's having. He just hit the mystical 2,000-yard mark with that last run.
Well, he's been consistent. He's been playing hard all year, week in and week out. That's all you need when you can rush for that many yards.
Not so fast, my friend. You also need a big offensive line, powerful and strong. Without them, you're not getting all those yards.
I'm not sure I agree with the decision to go for 2 here. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. And the defense holds. They tried their ground on the 2-point conversion, but came up short.
What a gutsy call there. I think the coach thought his offensive line could just bulldoze their way into the end zone. They couldn't get enough of a push.
Jones is lined up to kick this one off. And they'll be returning this one. Rutherford takes it at the 8. They'll set up shop at the 22-yard line. Parsons lines up with 5 wide out. Parsons on first down. Steps up in the pocket. He's got it. At the 40. And he's taken down. And another solid completion there.
I like this kid a lot. He keeps it simple. He just goes out there and completes passes. The last pass netted him over 2,000 yards on the year. And that's a pretty good year, in my opinion.
Louisville lines up in a shotgun set. McNeil tackles him for a loss on the play. The quarterback draw not successful there.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was not fooled at all on that play.
Single set backfield. Parsons will hand it off. Little shake and bake. Simmons with a takedown at the 31. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 31. Louisville sets up in the eye. He drops back. He steps up down the middle, and it's incomplete. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
Let's see if they can convert. Back to pass. Steps up. Got it to his receiver. And they bring him down. They get the first down and then some.
And then some is right. He got to the first down line and just kept running.
They come out with 4 linebackers. They'll go with a run once again. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. Loss of a yard. Louisville hasn't been very successful this season with their red zone attempts.
No, not at all. When they get inside the 20, they always seem to throw a pick, fumble the ball, or commit a penalty. Everything but put points up on the field.
Go into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. So the tight end comes down with a big touchdown grab. And he hits the PAT. Under a minute now in the first quarter, and the score, Louisville 7, the Vikings 6. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it. Payton takes it to 15. The offense is back on the field after that last touchdown drive, and let's see if they try to move the ball on the ground again. They'll get the ball here at the 30. The Vikings come out in a 2 tight end set. He's knocked out of bounds. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 30. The Vikings line up with 2 tight ends. Pollard gives it up the middle. Spinning. And down he goes at the 44. And that was a fantastic run by the tailback.
This defense has got to get back to the basics. Just a simple counter play, and they were not ready at all.
I don't know. They're just getting overpowered right now up front.
He spins around, and he's taken down. And that looked like the same exact play they just ran.
I think it was the exact same play, and that was a great pickup, too.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. After a quarter of play, our score is Louisville 7, the Vikings 6. It's first and 10. Ball on the 44. The Vikings come out in a 2 tight end set. Ballard brings him down.
You know what? The kid just broke 100 yards for the day with that run, guys.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Single set backfield. Pollard with the give. He'll get 9 yards on the play. Second and 1 coming up here. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Bush alone in the backfield. Pollard will hand it off. Big opening. Spins upfield. And it pays off. Touchdown. And he's got it.
There have been some great backs that have played college football, but in the history of the sport, no one has ever rushed for this many touchdowns in 1 year. Congratulations.
It's been a team effort all year, and he wanted to emphasize that he wouldn't be breaking this record if he didn't have those big offensive linemen blocking for him. He said that this record was for those guys. That's a true teammate.
I'd kick the point after in this situation. They don't get the 2.
I don't know what in the world that coach was thinking going for 2, but I would have never made that decision.
Hey, Coach, let me ask you something. Why would these kids want to listen to you? Who'd you pick to win it all last year?
Listen up, sweetheart. That really hurt me. Kicking the extra point is a lot easier than picking the national champion.
Mays fields it at the 3. Now we see the offense come onto the field.
And you know who's trembling right now? That defensive secondary.
The secondary should be trembling after all the yards that they gave up that last time.
Louisville lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 19. They come out with 4 wide out. Parsons steps back to pass. And it's going the other way. They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. He's on the run. The 5 makes a move, and down he goes. And they come up huge on that play.
Oh, he sure did. Hey, this guy's a tough guy, and he always seems to have a little extra when he needs it.
That one's worth another look. Trying to find that end zone here as they come out of the I formation. And he's in there. Touchdown. And that was his 3rd rushing touchdown of the half.
You've heard the saying, a guy's in a zone. Right now, this guy's not stopping for anybody.
Speaking of stopping, somebody on the defense has to stop this running back, or else you're in for a long, long game.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter, our score, the Vikings 19, Louisville 7. Kicks it off. Mays takes it at the 4.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
I mean, as you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20. Louisville comes out in the shotgun. He drops back. Across the middle. Finds his receiver. And he's taken down. Good yardage there. That'll move the sticks.
Nice time to call a pass here. It looked like the defense might have been looking run.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37. Parsons with 4 wide receivers. Steps up in the pocket. And he dropped it. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 37. The Cards with 4 receivers. Back to pass. He steps up. He's under some heat. Got it. And down he goes at the 47-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
Rutherford on the handoff. And he's taken down. No gain. I guess they're going to punt it here, but I sure would have had some thoughts about going for it. Gets it away. Wait a minute, he's going to throw. Complete. Louisville calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. 1st and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. Parsons lines up with 5 wide out. Drops back to pass. And he can't get away from the pressure. Louisville takes a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Parsons drops back under pressure, and there's a fumble. And I think one of the big guys fell on it for the defense. The offense calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. They'll go to work at the 45-yard line. 2 tight end set. He drops back. He's looking. Rolling out to the right side. Somehow gets the ball away. It falls incomplete. Second and 10. Ball on the 45. Louisville lines up with 5 defensive backs. Looks. He zips it out to the left. It's dropped. It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Louisville brings in the nickel here. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's into the open field. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line. The Vikings are going to take a timeout, and now they've only got one remaining. 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. Bush lines up as a single back. Inside handoff. He can scoot. The 5, and he will score. Kirk, what do you have for it?
Well, we knew this team coming into today's game would try to run the football, but the halfback just hit 200 yards, and we're still in the first half. He could be eyeing an NCAA single-game rushing record if he can keep this up.
And he hits the PAT. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, the Vikings 26, Louisville 7. Kicks it off. Mays takes it at the 4. We might see 2 hands on the ball after their last drive.
Yeah, but if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
Louisville will line up in a jumbo set here. On the ground with a tailback. Snell with a takedown at the 21-yard line. 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 21. Louisville lines up in a goal line set. We still have a half left of it. The Vikings will be kicking off to start the second half. Sends it sailing downfield. Rutherford fields it in the end zone. Ball's loose. Looks like a defensive lineman might have it, and he does. They'll take over at the 14. The Cards set up in the gun. Carson drops to throw, steps up, somehow gets the ball away. Incomplete pass. Turkey just let that one get away from him.
Yeah, and you can see he wants that one back. That's a throw this guy can make in his sleep.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Louisville lines up with 3 receivers. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it out there. Complete. Lord brings him down. That screen pass nets maybe 5 yards. It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 19. The Cards line up with 5 receivers. Parsons back to throw. And he went way up, and he's got the interception. And this could be a big return, and they'll score. And that was their 2nd interception of the game. And he tacks on the extra point. And just over 2 minutes left here in the third. The score is the Vikings 33, Louisville 7. Here's the kick. Rutherford takes it at the 21. I'm sure the coach is talking to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll set up shop at the 35. The Cards have 5 receivers on this play. Parsons to the air on 1st down. And he's going to come up with a sack. 2nd and long. Ball on their own 29. Parsons has 5 receivers lined up here. Drops back to pass. He steps up. Pressure coming. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 24. The Cardinals line up with 5 receivers. Parsons set to go to the air. Over the middle. Incomplete. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion. They send out the punting unit. Bowers punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 47-yard line. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. He has some room. To the 20. To the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown.
Wow, this guy is money. That's his 5th rushing touchdown, and I don't think the defense can stop it.
The truth is, they don't think they can either.
And he hits the PAT. Just over a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the score, the Vikings 40, Louisville 7. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off. Mays takes it from the 6. He juked him out of his shoes. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
The Cards come out in a shotgun. Parsons takes a handoff. Found his man. Down the sideline. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown! What do you think of that catch, Coach?
This game's got its highs and lows, but one of the highs has got to be the play of this kid. He can play for my team any day.
And he tacks on the extra point. Just over a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the score, the Vikings 40, Louisville 14. Short kick. He didn't get a hold of that one. Hayton fields it at the 13. With the spin. Can't wrap him up. The offense comes out on the field once again.
It'll be interesting to see if this defense has made any adjustments to stop this running game.
Because they sure couldn't stop them from going down the field and scoring on that last drive.
Bush is the single setback. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Kirk, they really had nothing going on that run.
I'll tell you what, Brad, it's almost like he ran into a brick wall on that play.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 28. Bush alone in the backfield. On the ground, up the middle. And now he's got room to run. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. What are your thoughts on this guy, Kirk?
This defense is getting beat up physically out there, guys. I'm questioning whether or not these players are going to have what it takes to finish the game.
And he hits the PAT. Less than a minute remains in the 3rd quarter with the score, the Vikings 47, Louisville 14. Jones is lined up to kick this one off. Rutherford and Mays back to return. Mays fields it at the 2. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. 1st and 10. Ball on the 25. Louisville in a 5-wide set. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws it to the outside. Couldn't haul it in.
Pass ball's incomplete. Smith, the intended receiver, on the play. 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Louisville comes out in the shotgun. Here they come. Across the middle. It's broken up. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
3rd and 10. Ball on their own 25. Louisville comes to the line with 3 wide. Parsons steps back to pass. Steps up. Here comes the pressure. Lord comes away with a sack. And that was the 3rd time he's gotten to the quarterback today. They come out in a punt formation. Bowers gets it off. Bush fields it at the 50. And we see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Single set backfield. And down he goes. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 36. Bush is the single setback. Missed tackle. And he's taken down at the 18-yard line. This halfback's having an amazing day running the ball. Coach, what do you got?
Well, he's about to be headed for the record books. A few more carries like that, and he's going to have more yards today than any other running back in college football history.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 18. The Vikings line up in an I formation. Bush gets the call. Got an opening. And they'll score. Guys, that was a huge touchdown run.
Oh, Brad, there's no question about it. That was a big-time play. I've been impressed with this offensive line and the ability to run the football all day long.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, our score, the Vikings 54, Louisville 14. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Porter has it at the 5. Tries to shoot. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll go to work at the 22. 3 wideouts here. Throws. Off his hands, incomplete. Oh, he was wide open.
Oh, man, he knows he should have had that catch. Now he's going to have to suffer the wrath of his coach.
The Vikings bring in the nickel package. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. It's on the ground. And the offense picks it up. Renato brings him down for a loss. Third and 15 coming up. Ball on the 17. The Cards set up in the gun. McCray drops back. He steps up. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Nice defense. That was picture-perfect 3 and out. Good series for these guys.
So they're set to punt this one away. Didn't get all of that one. Hardly tough sledding for this offense that last drive as they took it in for 6.
Well, look no further than the guys up front. They created some huge holes to run through.
They'll take over at the 42-yard line. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. They go with the option. He spins. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Where in the world was he going on that run?
Well, that's a good question. I thought for a while he got his directions messed up.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball on their own 49. Here's a handoff, left side. He breaks free. Inside the 30 to the 10. Touchdown! This is what you call a record-breaking day.
I'll tell you what, my friend, nobody is going to forget what this kid did today. What an amazing performance.
Coach, he now owns the NCAA record for the most rushing yards in one game. I'm just glad we were here to see it.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over a minute to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, the Vikings 61, Louisville 14. Kicks it off. Smith takes from the 10.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
McRae lines up with 5 wide out. It falls incomplete. Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. McNeil tackles him for a loss on the play. Defensive lineman was in the backfield on that one. It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 25, 5 wide. McRae drops to throw. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. Can this offense do anything to slow down this pass rush?
I think they need to make some adjustments with their pass protection. Maybe allow the backs to stay in the block because the quarterback is getting pounded back there.
Pounded for 7 sacks so far. And watch out. This defense might get him again.
And he muffed it. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Kirk, broke the cardinal rule there. He ran without the football.
You know, as a return man, your first responsibility is to catch the ball and then worry about the return. He just lost his concentration there.
They'll set up shop at the 44. They'll bring in their dime package. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Inside the 30 to the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. And that's the end of the game. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
We got exactly what we expected to get in this one. Louisville knew they didn't stand much of a chance, but they probably would have liked to keep it a little bit closer than it ended up. There's just not a whole lot you can do when you're facing such a talented team like that.
Folks, thanks for tuning into our game. Our final score, the Vikings 68, Louisville 14. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye and see you next time.